Every once in a while, as a gamer, you discover a game that almost immediately captures your imagination and attention. I bought Motortown Behind the Wheel on a whim for £16.75 on Steam, mainly because it seemed to be some form of driving game but had an overwhelmingly positive review rating on Steam. Anyone who knows anything knows that's generally a mark of a pretty special game. I also noticed it's got a free demo too, so even if you don't want to buy it, you can go and check that out too. That's also on Steam. So let's get down to it. What's this game about? First of all, gameplay. This isn't a racing game first and foremost, though there are 6 different tracks in the game at the time of this video. From dirt oval to kart to rallycross to conventional circuits. This is actually some kind of driving RPG game. There are many paths you can take within the game, from cargo deliveries to bus driving to taxi driving. There are more than that too, including being a police officer. You've got a general driving level, but also a profession level. So the more taxi driving you do, the higher your level. The higher your level, the more vehicles you unlock for your chosen profession, from a little yellow cab up to a limo. If cargo deliveries are your thing, you can start out from a pickup delivering little boxes and move all the way up to having an 18-wheeler delivering 30-foot containers from the port. But to what end? Well, there are vehicles that you can buy that are generic representations of well-known cars. You can then upgrade your cars and take them to track, race about and do anything you want really. It's worth mentioning, you can also upgrade the vehicle you use for your career, whether that's putting in a more powerful engine or a new turbocharger or simply a new set of wheels. The choice is yours. The game is either offline or online and super simple to set up. As you start the game, you can simply start a server, and if you set it to open, anyone can join. The best part is your game is persistent, so if you've been playing for 30 hours in single player, then see my server live, you can join me and pick up exactly where you left off in your single player experience. Personally, I've got a bit of a vision whereby people will be off doing their chosen tasks, earning money to upgrade their ride, then arrive at the racetrack with their fun car on a trailer and have a big meet where people are racing around the track or drifting or whatever they feel. The first evening I played this, I was on a server with people from my stream, and it was brilliant. Every so often them honking their horn as they went about their jobs, only to meet up on the track at the end of the stream and do a few laps in karts and the Lamborghini type car. Just brilliant fun. It's worth mentioning we've confirmed it working with a range of peripherals, including a Moza R9, Fanatec CSL-DD, Heusinkveld sprint pedals, Thrustmaster and V&M shifters too. So there's great support there. What I will say is that this could just be my setup, but at the wheel I do get force feedback, but it feels heavily dampened. But for what this game is, it's absolutely fine, but don't go into this expecting R-Factor 2. Not that I've done it yet, but you can also purchase and build your own garage. If people would like to see that, then let me know and maybe I'll look into that in a later video. A big drawback for a lot of people will be the fact you have to earn your upgrades. There's no quick route other than completing tasks to earn money, buy your vehicle and then upgrade it. And I know immediately people will scream, but that's such a grind. I'll add, to be totally clear, we're talking hours, many hours. This isn't something you're jumping into and having the best car with all the upgrades in 15 hours. It takes time. Honestly, for me, I love that about it, as I'm personally absolutely fed up with games hand-holding and spoon-feeding everything in a moment, for everyone to then complain there's no content. Yes, you're going to have to do a lot of deliveries. Yes, you're going to have to move hundreds and hundreds of passengers in your taxi or your bus, but at the end of it, you'll have a sweet ride to show for it. A good thing to say that it's somewhat like Euro Truck Simulator 2, but on steroids with other jobs and way more depth. If that doesn't sound like your kind of game, then honestly, this isn't for you. If you're enjoying this video, please pop a like on it and do subscribe to the channel. It really helps. Beyond this, the AI are fine, and there are AI police, so while you might speed about, if you do so in front of the police, they will definitely give chase. Recently, I've been playing a lot of somewhat indie titles. I'm extremely fed up with the constant yearly cycle of publishers promising the world in this year's edition of this or that that, only to find out they've rebuilt menus and changed a couple of grip variables, then put a £100 price tag on it. When games like this exist, which I'm sure is being made by a small committed team, it's a shame it's not more known, so I decided to make a video to try and highlight it. I seriously recommend it. Have you heard of this game? Do you own this game? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.